is the version interpreted by Mr. Xuemo. He is the one who feels the heart of Lao Tzu.
刚才呢，也听什么老师讲到，希望呢东方文化与西方文化中间呢能够没有障碍的沟通。那么我非常想问顾斌老师，您作为一位非常优秀资深的翻译家，您刚才也提到您翻译过《道德经》。
Here is a question for Mr. Kubin, and as a very famous translator of Dao De Jing, and so.
希望那么根据您的切身体会呢，您认为就是翻译经典和文化著作时最需要注意的问题是什么呢？
So, according to your own experience, what kind of things you think should be taken into consideration when you translate classical culture works or something like that? Classic.
看看吧，我考虑到谁？看看吧，我考虑到谁？ It depends. Any kind of translation is a kind of decision. You have to decide. And I decide for the readers, and not for myself. 如果你翻译的话，你应该下决定怎么翻译。你可以翻译 A、B、C、D 什么的时候可以的。我考虑到读者。
So, and the first thing is we should take readers into consideration. There are many things you can translate A, B, C, D, but my priority is readers.
在德语国家，特别是德国，翻译理论是非常发达的，可能世界上最发达的。这个跟我们的过去有关系，现在不解释。
Actually, in German-speaking countries, Germany is very strong in translating those classics. But there are some historical reasons. I won't explain it now.
We are strong in translation theory.
我们在翻译理论方面是非常强大的。
美国与中国到现在不太重视翻译。
And the United States and China do not really care about translation.
So American scholars, they don't translate. Howard Goldblatt is an exception. 跟好文，他是意外的。
Actually, they don't really care much more about translation, but except Howard Goldblatt. Howard Goldblatt, who is the translator of Mo Yan's work, the Nobel Prize winner's work.
翻译跟哲学有关系。
Translation has something to do. Translation is related to philosophy.
你搞翻译的时候，你变成一个哲学家。
When you are translating something, you are becoming a philosopher.
跟学某一个样，他不光是一个作家，他同时也是一个哲学家。他为什么也是一个哲学家？因为写作，他要思考。
Just like Mr. Xuemo, he is not only a writer but also a philosopher. Why? Because when he writes, he needs thinking. He needs to think.
那么我们现在在德国当代哲学说，阅读，这是搞哲学，因为所有的阅读是一种理解、了解过程。
All readings actually is a process of understanding. The process of understanding.
每一部著作是开放的，英文说 open。
Yeah, every work is open.
因此，比方说《道德经》，我们可以把它翻成 A， 因为我了解的是 A， 也可以把它翻成 B， 因为我们了解的是 B， 也可以翻译 C， 因为我们了解是 C。因此，没有最后的知识，不对，没有最后的事实。There's no real reality.
Actually, so for example, take 道德经 as an example. We can translate it from a different perspective. You can translate it into A because you know something about A. You can also translate it into B because you know something about B, and even the C. Actually, we don't have a final reality about the same book.
We do not know what in the book actually was. We have only our interpretations. 我们根本不知道在原来的书那里有过什么，我们只能够通过我们的解释试试看，我们能不能够把一部非常复杂的、看不懂的书变成一个读者能够接受的、觉得看得懂的著作。
Actually, we don't really know what we have in the original book. The only thing we can do is we translate it into something that readers can understand and finally accept it.
那么，如果你们从德国当代汉学来看《道德经》的话，有最少4种《道德经》完全不一样。
So that's why, so from modern sinology, you can say that at least 3 or 4 versions of 道德经 which are probably definitely different, right? Probably very different, right? The versions, the 3 or 4 versions of translation of 道德经 probably quite different.
我现在提一些例子。总的来说，古典的《道德经》根本不考虑到我们今天的人，也不考虑到当时的人，也不考虑到老百姓，考虑到谁呢？
Okay, for example, I just take for example, 国典 version. Actually, the translator does not take the modern life into consideration.
不是，国典的《道德经》版本根本不考虑到当时的所谓的老百姓还是人民等等，考虑到的是君主。当时的《道德经》，它的对象是君主，除了君主以外，没有第二个人，没有。ruler.
Actually, the first version, that is a 国典 version of translation, does not really take the people in that time into consideration. What it's only focused on is rulers, only rulers.
So this version is what we call in German and might be translated into English as 君主的镜子 mirror of the ruler, mirror of a ruler.
所以这本经书就被认为可能因为那个只考虑的是君主，所以在翻译成其他，在那个基础上再翻译成其他语言的时候，可能就会用君主的镜子这个名称来翻译。
不是，是这样。当时的哲学家们，他们最注意到的，在儒家一个样是国王，他应该养修，他应该把他自己培养一个老百姓，比方说忠实的人。因此，《道德经》只有一个人看的，是一个国王、一个君主、一个贵族，没有别的人。
The author of 道德经 to serve people, but to serve the ruler.
这是第一。第二，如果我们从马王堆来看，
The second one we see from the version from 马王堆。
那么这个版本全部是哲学。
This version is full of philosophy.
它的内容都跟宇宙学 cosmology 有关系。cosmology 宇宙学。
And it is all related to cosmology 宇宙学。
比方说，他从道来看我们人的存在，那个时候是文人的存在，今天是我们的存在。所以，古典的《道德经》从君主转到贵族文人，不是一个人，已经是几个人。考虑到他们存在最重要的是什么？
实际上那个人有什么？
还不包括老百姓。
实际上是
贵族文人。
Okay, so Mawangdi's version does not also take the common people into consideration, but it moves from the ruler to the historic aristocracy.
从今天来看，我们当然能够把马王堆他宣布的理论哲学看成我们老百姓的，是没问题的。因为我们的存在不再是一个国王的，不再是一个贵族的。好的书，他们有他们自己的历史，他们都会最后碰到我们的心。薛老师说的很好。
So even though that the second version is written for aristocracy, not common people, but now common people can get access to it, and it opens a window for common people, just like Mr. Xuemo. He uses his heart to feel the warmth of 道德经。
那么第三，这个不多说了，因为最后一个思想是更重要的。也有汉学家们，我们德国人觉得《道德经》专门谈一谈男女的关系，没有别的。
And the third one, we will not give a further explanation because in Germany there are also some German philosophers think that 道德经 is mainly about the relationship between men and women, nothing else. We won't explain more about that.
No， 我现在不想多谈一谈这个，这是太大的题目。我想说明为什么马王堆的版本，也可以说刘向编辑的版本，为什么他能够跟我们的心进行对话。
So now what I want to talk about more is why the second version, that's Ma Wangdui's version, that's from Liu Xiang. Why it?
不是。The second version is the version of Ma Wangdui. We do not know whose. The third version is Liu Xiang. He is the compiler.
And so that's the second version. It still has something we want nowadays.
现在我回答小雷他的问题。我的翻译原则是什么呢？首先考虑到读者。
Now I would like to answer Lei's question. My translating principle the priority of my translating principle is take readers as priority.
薛默刚刚说，我们人类入了很大的困惑。
Xuemo just said that our human beings now have in a dilemma. Yeah, in dilemma now.
So we need help, and we can get help not only from the Bible but also from 道德经。对不起，我说的英文还是中文？那么我们人类入了很大的困境，没办法解放他自己，因此需要帮助。一个人希望他活过，但是不一定能够帮我们的忙是老子。反正他的道德经还是传说的道德经可以帮助我，为什么？
So actually we are now, as a human being, we are now great dilemma. We need some help from Tao Te Ching.
道德经有好多非常深刻的思想，我们有困难理解了解，也包括我在内。
Tao Te Ching has a very deep thought. We have difficulty in understanding Tao Te Ching, even including Mr. Kubin.
那么我最喜欢道德经里头的观点，很难翻成合适的英文。
The thing I like most, the ideas, the points I like most in Tao Te Ching are really hard to translate into English and German.
比方说，中国美学很特别，我非常喜欢中国的图画、唐朝的诗歌等等。那么，中国美学的基础，英文可以说 emptiness， 可能翻译成虚无，但是没有 nothingness 的意思。
I very like something exists in Chinese pictures. Poetry. I really like something which exists in Chinese poetry and paintings. There is something called emptiness, but it has nothing to do with nothingness.
首先，我们人，包括文人、作家、画家在内，应该找到我们自己。
First of all, our human beings, including painters and the literary people, so we should find ourselves first.
但是我们自己是谁呢？
But who are we ourselves?
那么，如果我们从道德经来看，我们应该把我们的心虚无化 （empty）。
From the point of Tao Te Ching, we should empty ourselves, our heart first.
这样我们能够跟自然，徐老师刚刚提到的，可以跟这种自然，也跟宇宙一个样。
So in that way, we can be the same to the nature and the universe.
In this way, we are not a writer who writes or a painter who paints. It is the nature. 这样，我们写诗不是我们写诗，我们绘画我们不会绘画，是自然山水通过我们的帮助绘画他自己。等一会儿。 不是我们写诗，是山和水自己写诗，但是需要我们的手。
So I do understand. So in this way, when we paint, actually we don't paint ourselves. It is the nature who.
It's not us who are painting. It is not us who are painting. Well, if we paint, it's not us who are painting. It is the water which paints itself. It's the mountain which paints itself. Through us, the mountains need our help to get painted.
实际上，如果我们画画，我们画画并不是我们去画，实际上山和水通过我们来将这种东西表达出来。
我知道，我的画，学我的画，我们都太复杂，但是到这经是非常复杂的。我需要了50年，我50年以前，也可能60年以前开始看，还不能我说我看得懂10%。
We all know that Mr. Xuemo's what Mr. Xuemo has said and what I have said are very complicated because Dao De Jing is really complicated. It takes me 40 and even 60 years, 50 and even 60 years to understand it. I cannot say we just understand part of it, not all. It's really complicated.
顾斌老师很了不起，他刚才讲的很多东西非常符合老子所说的道。
Mr. Kubin is really great. What he has just said really coincides with Tao that was said by Lao Tzu.
他自己变得也像老子，忘了语言，
He becomes another Lao. He becomes Lao Tzu himself, forgetting about the language.
老子，我在18、19岁就背诵他，背会了他。
I recited Lao Tzu when I was only 18, 19 years old.
50多岁的时候才觉着能读懂他。
When I'm in 50s, I started to feel that I can understand him.
我通过老子在《道德经》中常常谈到的那种实践的方式接近他。